ATI Industries, located 10 miles east of Morgantown in Reedsville, West Virginia, is looking for driven, hard-working individuals to assist in our ever-growing business. Dedicated to leading the oil and gas industry in the inspection of drill string elements, downhole tools, casing, and rig handling equipment, ATI Industries has grown into one of the largest inspection companies in the Appalachian Basin. Servicing the greater West Virginia, Ohio, and Pennsylvania areas, ATI Industries has stayed committed to providing unsurpassed oilfield services with the highest standard of safety, reliability, and integrity to our employees, our community, and our customers. ATI Industries is located at 343 North Robertstone Way, right here in Reedsville, West Virginia. Come see us today.
Preston Memorial Hospital offers 4 locations in Preston County to complete your laboratory tests. Our friendly, qualified staff is happy to serve you in Kingwood, Reedsville, Fellowsville, and now our newest location in Brewston Mills at the Brewston Mills Medical Center, where no appointment is necessary as walk-ins are welcome on Mondays from 7 to 5, Tuesdays through Thursday from 7 to 3:30, and 7 to 11 on Fridays. For directions or questions, give us a call at 304-379-1103.
Brown's Mill Grocery invites you to stop by for anything you might need. If you're looking for a quick bite, Brown's Mill has buffet-style pizza, fresh subs, and cold drinks. Fill up your tank and your car's tank, too, with quality gasoline. Snacks, cold drinks, gasoline, anything you might need, you'll find at Brown's Mill Grocery. Brown's Mill Grocery at the corner of the Dogtown Road and Route 92. We look forward to seeing you soon at Brown's Mill Grocery.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back into the castle once again for more Preston Knight varsity basketball this evening. Your Knights coming in at 1-5 with a big challenge, taking on the Bridgeport Indians. The 5-1 Indians come in here, one lone 4-point loss at Nitro. Other than that, they've been pretty proficient, putting up about 75 points a game and allowing 56. The Knights, by comparison, big win over Tucker here at home by 14 points, but the Knights scoring about 56 points, so just about what the Indians allow, and giving up an average of about 70 thus far on the campaign, so they've got to turn that around. Preston looking to get things started here on a high note, and they'll have to play at a high level. Across the way with the Preston head coach is Terry Cochran right in front of the student section, and we're going there right now.
All right, we're over here in the castle, right in front of the Castle Crazies. Coach Kuntz, you have got a big job ahead of you tonight as the Bridgeport Indians are in town, 6-1 on the season, and they've been rolling. What are you going to do to stop this Indian barrage tonight?
Well, I'll tell you, we're gonna meet them face to face out here. Try to keep them off balance. They're averaging 80-some points a game, only giving up about 50. So, we're going to mix up the defenses. We got to attack the boards. We got to rebound well tonight. We're going to come out and attack full court. We're going to give it all we got right off the bat. We usually start slow, but we can't do that tonight.
One of the biggest problems that you just ran into, and it happened last night, you lost one of your best players in Osborne as he goes down in the last, 15 seconds of practice?
Yeah, it was right at the end of practice last night. He goes down and he's over here in the boot. He's got a broken foot and probably be out for a few weeks. But he was coming on, and he's definitely had worked his way into the starting lineup. And it's very misfortunate for him and us. But we're gonna keep on going. I told him tonight. You're gonna play with your heart tonight, and we're gonna see what happens.
Well, the Bridgeport Indians are in town, and they're ready to go. But our Preston Knights right there with them too. So we're gonna play a good game tonight, I think. Let's take it back over to Steve.
Thank you, Terry. We appreciate those words from Coach Kuntz. And you heard it. The Knights have to play at a high level. The Knights have to come out firing on all cylinders. They can't be tentative in any way here this evening. They have got to play their A game right from the get-go to have a chance against this Bridgeport team, and Bridgeport comes in here with some big, strong bodies. They've got some beef on the floor, and they're going to be very, very aggressive. The Knightds are going to get pushed around if they allow themselves to be pushed around. And so Preston is going to have to guard against that possibility and try to make themselves as staunch in the paint as they can. They again, the Indians, very, very physical, very aggressive team, and knowing to get away with as much as the officials will let them get away with, Terry.
Oh, yeah. Well, I know you know, Steve, and I'm sure you've talked about this already. They're going to press this team up and down the floor. That's their style. They're going to come hard at the Knightds all night long, and our guards have to be able to handle that pressure, or we're going to be down early.
Yeah, the Knightds are going to have to find ways to press break. They've got to take good care of the ball. They can't make mental mistakes and unforced turnovers, because every possession is going to be of value to Preston here. The other side of the coin is they're going to have to be good from the free throw line. If they can get contact in the paint or on the perimeter and get to the line, those are the most valuable points in a game. If they can stay close, stay within striking distance, they can bring it home from the free throw stripe. But they've been very mercurial in that as the season has progressed here. One night they shoot well, another night they can't hit the ocean. And that's got to be of concern to Coach Koontz. How will he juggle things, considering that he's got injuries and he won't have quite the same lineup coming off the bench? Well, remains to be seen. The good thing is the Knightds have had good production off the bench when they've needed it. They just haven't had quite enough of it, and I know that the boys and the coaches as well disappointed because they were moving well, scoring better, and then dropped just 53 or just 43 points at John Marshall. Let's go to the floor right now for the ceremonies and introductions.
Okay, we're ready for the introduction of players. Bridgeport will be coming out on the floor first tonight in their red uniforms. The Indians from Bridgeport, 6-1 on the season so far. But first, we're going to watch the Knightds cheerleaders.
Caitlin Boyer, senior Kaylee Brandon, senior Lexi Grubb, senior captain Avery Schaefer, junior Ashley Belanger, junior Carly Chips, junior Caitlin Miller, junior Macy Roy, sophomore Sahara Belanger, sophomore Allison Chandler, sophomore Heidi Gidley, sophomore Bridget Marley, sophomore Ariel Sayer, sophomore Madeline Shreve, and freshman Riley Poe. Now introducing the starters for the Indians. Number 22, Jay Bowman. Number 21, T. Bafaro. Number 30, B. Bowers. Number 10, Stallnicker. And number 23, Mazza.
All right, the Bridgeport Indians have taken the floor with their starters, Jake Bowen, Bafano, Bowers, Stoniker, and Mazza.
Assistant coach Kent Fultz.
Now we go to the Preston Knightds.
Steve Felton, and head coach Paul Coons. And now the starters for our Preston Knightds. Starting at guard, a 5'10 senior, number 12, John Noah Lockery.
All right, coming out first tonight is John
At
Noah
forward,
Lockery,
6'1 senior, number 4, Corey Piles.
followed by number 4, Corey
At forward,
Powell,
6'4
senior.
senior,
Leading
number
scorer on the
11,
team.
Monty Rebello.
Number 11, Monty Rebello
At
takes the
forward,
floor for the
6'4
Knights.
junior, number 15, Nick Smith.
The junior, Nick Smith, big offensive
Starting
weapon
at
for the
center,
Knights. He's going to have to play
6'2 junior, number
strong under the
34,
boards tonight.
Shane Felton.
And getting the start tonight is number 34, Shane Felton, off the bench. So a change in the starting lineup as Austin Matheny will set and come off the bench tonight for the Knights. Now some of these guys have had the flu, so that could really play into this. Everybody's battling that right now.
I think that's part of it, but, you know, in Felton's case, I think that Shane has earned an opportunity to do this, to come out here and start. You know, part of it has to do with the fact that the Knights just need bodies to put up against some of these big bodies that Bridgeport will have on the floor at times. But Felton has played well off the bench. He's done a tremendous job of doing anything and everything the coaches have asked him to do to improve his game, and he really deserves an opportunity here, so the young man gets one.
All right, the Knights shift. They're going to go into the defensive position on the tip. Bafano with the tip, and here comes the Indians, but stripped by the Knights, and we're off and running.
Great defensive play, and Preston on the attack here will press early, try to give the Indians a little dose of their own medicine.
Nice job by Monty Rebello that time. Took it coast to coast, got it up with the left hand off the glass, scores the first 2 points of this contest. That's what you got to watch for. Way downtown, Mazza scores the big tray. So the Knights set their offense. The Indians playing man-to-man. Imano to Imano. Once again, Rebello drives it in. Can't get it to go. Back come the Indians. Now a loose ball on the court. Good hustle by Shane Felton. Tried to save that ball right at the last second, but the Indians will have the possession. Leading 3-2. They go right into the center on a quick turnaround. I believe that was Stoniker. Now another turnover, and back come the Indians. This is just what the Knights did not want to do.
No, they can't make these kind of mistakes, but it's Rebello who cleans up a loose ball.
Up with the left hand, no good, but cleaned up by Felton. Felton on the glass for 2. Good offensive board by Shane Felton that time. Always pays to follow those shots.
Yeah, Felton, it's just one of those intangible things that he does well. whistle will stop play at the 5:53 mark.
Stoniker will go to the line. Kind of split a couple defenders. And he's good with his first free throw. That foul went against Lockery, his first personal, first team foul. Stoniker good on both. Smith pushing it up the floor. He's guarded closely by the big boy, Bufano. Powell's took it all the way in. He had a guy underneath. I don't know why he didn't dish down. Tried to take it himself. It was partially blocked, but it goes out to the Knightds. Bridgeport up 7-4 early in this first period. And then another turnover by Ribello. Leads to a run out the other way and one.
And again, that's John Noah Lockery down there defending on the play. And that's going to bring him to the sideline now as he picks up his second personal here early in the contest.
Well, that inbounds pass caused that whole turn of events. Now the officials are talking. So they're switching the possession arrow around. But Mazza at the line. Back come the Knightds after a good rebound by Piles. Across midcourt. Smith takes the baseline, loses the handle out of bounds. Reach in by Bufano that time, and the ball trickled off of Smith. Back come the Indians. Oh, nice dribble drive right down the lane. Number 30. Bowers.
And just that quick, Bridgeport opens an 11-4 advantage here.
Piles is blocked on a three-point attempt. Tried to shoot over the big boy. He said, no way. Beating the Knightds down the floor again.
Plenty of hustle for Preston back down the floor defensively, trying to get in position there, but they are giving fouls that they can ill afford to give this early, especially trailing 11-4. 4 minutes and 39 seconds on the big board here just in the first period, and down the way, Coach Kuntz making sure they understand it is imperative that they've got to change what they're doing on the floor.
He is
about as fired up as I've seen him so far this season.
Bridgeport, on the other hand, we're peering down into their huddle. Coach is just going over some set plays for them.
Well, right now they're just on autopilot. They were given their various assignments and told what they were going to try to accomplish in period one of this contest, and they are coming out here, and it's just like a practice at this point for them.
Well, let's see what happens here. Coach fired up. Let's see if he can get his players fired up. Smith will get to the line here. Or no, Bridgeport's at the line. That's Bufano. That timeout came at the 4:39 mark here in the first period.
And the one thing that the Bridgeport Indians have not done particularly well is shoot free throws here in this last 2-minute stretch.
Nope, that's just what the Knights need to get back on track.
They've missed the last 4 in a row, Terry.
Piles brings it up. We're going to see if they can get into their sets. Bridgeport playing tough. Nice move by Smith. Goes all the way around. Up on the glass. Good.
That breaks the scoring drought for Preston.
Smith back to his left hand. Very good spin in the lane. And now he comes down with an offensive rebound or a defensive rebound on the other end. And Knight's off and running. Still in that man-to-man defense. They'll get it back into Smith. Back to Piles. Before he takes a long three.
Shane Felton, a nice job tracking it down. Got it to Rebello, and they kick it out along the baseline to Smith. Back to Rebello, and Monty up and in.
Smith with the give and go. And Rebella brings it home. Nick gets it over to Rebella again. Back to Piles. He's going to bomb it. Boom!
And just that quick, the Knights pull back into this one, evening the score at 11. Clock turning at the 3-minute mark here.
That one came from another zip code. Now we get a travel.
Yep, Knights force the walk. And Piles will inbound it. They'll start the clock rolling again here.
Back to Smith. Piles will set up the offense with Rebello out front. They're in their white-clad Knight uniforms against the red of the Indians. Nice give and go. Rebello tried to clean it up, lost the handle underneath. Oh, they find a wide open Indian underneath for 2. Just back the other way, they just did not get a body on.
Felton was trying to get there, but he was a step late and actually did a pretty good job making an adjustment there, trying to defend without giving the foul and giving up any bonus points there. So the Indians seesaw back out front by 2 at 13-11.
Smith will try 3, just off the front of the iron. There we go, finally, Rebello gets back and shuts down that fast break of the Indians. That's what we haven't been doing, Steve, is get back fast enough. They are extremely quick at getting the ball down the floor. I believe that personal foul is going to go against Jaden Fultz. 4th team foul for the Knights, so we're not in the 1-and-1 as of yet. Felton comes out, and that's going to bring Zach Shannon into the ball game for the Knights. Knights try some pressure on the inbounds. They can do that, but they have to get back on defense. Now from the far sidelines, number 23, Mazza. That's his second tray of this ball game. We're gonna have to chase him off that 3-point line. Back to Rebella. Now we get a foul call. They finally get Stoniker with a personal foul. He's been leaning hard on Rebello every time he cuts. That time they got him with a little bit too much push. Nick Smith comes out, takes a breather. Shannon cuts. A lot of young players in right now, and a turnover, but a good, I guess if you're going to call a foul, that would be a good foul.
Well, it stops the ball. You don't give up an easy snowbird there. And with just over 44 seconds on the big board here in period 1, it gives the Knights a chance to set the defense here and force Bridgeport to work at least a little bit.
That's Folt's second personal. Good box out by Rebello as he comes down with the defensive rebound. Back come the Knights. Jaden Foltz handling the offense out front. Behind the back looking for Piles. Piles dribbles in. Tries a scoop shot. That's blocked. Knights fighting hard underneath but can't come down with the rebound. And there was a shot right at the buzzer. Right before the buzzer.
Yeah, that's going to go out of bounds with 1.2 on the big board.
Yeah, he actually shot that ball with 5 seconds
I think he looked up and misread the scoreboard there because he had plenty of time to advance. And they take a run at it, no harm done, and we get out of quarter number 1. Keeping in striking distance, 16-11 as we take a break for these messages from the folks that bring you Preston Knight varsity basketball action here on Hometown TV. And we'll be back right after this.
Ed B, do you know why I stopped you? Well, your sticker is dead, wires are coming out of your tires, and I heard your brakes squealing from way back yonder. You need to get to the tire ladies, get an alignment, get the brakes put on this thing, get it inspected, and while you're there, you might as well get your oil changed. And if you don't, next time I see you, you're getting a ticket. Barney, put that bullet away.
Rainbow Tire, the tire lady takes care of me.
Become part of the family at Preston Family Pharmacy. It's not just their name, it's their philosophy. They treat you like family.
Whether you've just left the hospital or a routine checkup, make Preston Family Pharmacy your neighborhood pharmacy your next stop. The friendly professional staff at Preston Family Pharmacy will make sure that you get the time and attention you deserve for all your pharmacy needs. Preston Family Pharmacy is currently accepting all patients.
Preston Family Pharmacy, Route 7 across from Walmart, Kingwood. They'll take care of you like family.
Happy New Year! Kent and Melissa with Delano's Furniture and Mattress. Celebrate the new year with us by saving big on our double-sided made in West Virginia mattress sets.
Yesterday's quality meets today's technology. A mattress you can flip. It'll last you year after year. Come experience the Delano's difference.
The Delano's difference. The Delano's difference.
We also have adjustable beds.
From humble beginnings, Stone Paving has emerged as one of the premier paving companies in the region. Stone Paving has been doing business for nearly 20 years and provides asphalt paving services to residential, commercial, and highway customers. They're pre-qualified with the West Virginia Department of Highways and have a history of meeting the most demanding schedules. Stone Paving has equipment and personnel that can complete any project, and they're committed to providing quality service at a competitive price. When you're planning your next project, call Stone Paving.
Back we are here in Kingwood. Second period just about to get underway as they set things up. And the Knights a little slow to get things started. And then Coach Paul Kuntz got a little miffed at the first time out, Terry. And I think he done the right thing. He got the boys fired up. There's no doubt about that. And they came out and they had a nice run. Drew back to even at 11 all and unable to get any more points after that, but holding the Indians to 16 in the first period.
Little tough love, as you would say. Got them fired up, got them back in this ball game. Now they got to stay even. Indians outscore the Knights 16-11 in this first period. Most of that came from Mazza with 2 big threes and a deuce to go along with it. Now we get a blocking foul called as Rebello broke the baseline. And that's going to go on number 10 from the Indians, Stoniker. That's his second personal. Only the second team foul I show.
Yeah, that's what the scorer has up on the big board. Second team foul for the Indians.
Now Piles wide open for a three. Oh, just short. Big rebound by Smith. Springs it around. Nice wraparound up and good. Nick Smith. Way to fight in that paint. Closes the gap, 16-13. Indians, nice job working it around the perimeter, and they find Stoniker wide open out front, and he just wrinkles the net. But Monty Rebello is in there fighting hard for the Knightds. A good shuttle pass from Nick Smith set that up. He banked it off the glass. Lockery, boom! From the cheap seats.
John Noah got something going on from range there right now. Knights may want to feed that a little bit. As he, Rebello, and Smith, along with Corey Piles, have picked up their games here, Terry, in this first half of play.
Well, we know a lot of this game's going to get played from beyond the arc tonight, Steve, from both sides. The Knights packing that zone back, and that gives the Indians the opportunity to shoot long shots.
Strong move to the basket, draws the contact, whistle and the foul.
Fano, he's really a good player for the Indians. Really works hard on the boards. But so far, not very good from the charity stripe. 0 for 3. As Rebello comes out, he'll get a quick breather here, and that comes at the 6-minute mark in the second period. Misses both.
And again, that's been the one little hole in the armor of the Indians that the Knights have been able to exploit.
Nice drive by Smith, just can't get it to go. A little strong off the side of the arm. And back the other way, a run out. All the way in. They didn't get back to stop that. Bowen scores it. Smith right back again. Oh, trickles off the front of the rim. Nice slice and dice by Nick Smith down on the baseline.
Yeah, he'll get to the line. He drew the contact there at the end of that. Made the smart move, strong to the basket.
Nick normally a pretty good free throw shooter.
Up and good with the first to make it a 2-point deficit. Second one on its way, nothing but net for Smith. And he's got the offense rolling here again, 21-20. Bridgeport Indians looking to extend that single-digit lead.
Well, we'll get a push. Lockery down on the baseline. Massey got a step on him, working that baseline, and John Noah didn't have much chance.
No, it's a mismatch size-wise there. John Noah just kind of defending himself against the bigger player, but the official doesn't see it that way.
And Austin Massey goes to the line for the Indians. Misses it. Rebound Piles. Got the ball into Bauer. And he gets it rejected. Barrow. Good rebound by Shannon by the Knightds. Now he looks for Smith, long range, and that's a pass we didn't need. Gives it right back to the Indians, and they are not hesitant to take it all the way to the hole.
Yeah, Preston doesn't want to get in an up and down game with Bridgeport. They need to run their offense, press the advantage when they have one. But right now they need to just produce some points.
Coach has seen enough. And they're going to call an offensive foul on number 22, Bowen, as he went up against the smaller Jaden Foltz and kind of give him a forearm shiver.
Yep. Foltz stood his ground nicely on that against the bigger, more experienced player. He comes to the near side, gets an attaboy from the coach.
Yeah, but Coach wasn't too happy a couple seconds ago when he threw the ball away, trying to get it down in the paint.
Yeah, but he made up for it.
Got to be crisp with your passes. These Indians are very good with the takeaways. Oh, nice move. Oh, misses the layup. Mason Hall had a point-blank layup. Just would not go down.
You don't get too many opportunities point-blank like that.
And on the other end, that causes Nick Smith to pick up his first personal foul. As Bowen had position on that rebound, Smith had to go over his back.
First point at the line in about 6 minutes for Bridgeport as Bowen sinks free throw one, second one on its way and off the mark and into the hands of Smith.
And Barrow saves it from going out of bounds. Markio Bauer. Shannon with the shot from just short of the foul line. Would not go, and then creates a foul, reaching in, frustrated. And that's going to send Stoniker back to the line.
And it's going to bring Shane Felton back into the contest with 3 minutes and 29 seconds remaining here in the first half.
The woes from the free throw line are still haunting Bridgeport. They look a lot like the Mountaineers last night.
Oh, let's not bring that up.
Now they get it down to Smith, wide open, nobody there. Corey Piles recognized Smith was standing all alone down on the blocks, got it to him, and he scores it off the glass.
Back to a single possession deficit.
Piles, good defensive play to cut off number 30 on that drive down the baseline. Bowers. Barrow down on the baseline, and a tip in. Smith, out of nowhere, gets his hands on it and scores it.
Big second chance points for Preston there.
And a timeout Indians.
You betcha. They've seen about all of that they want to see. And Preston right now has the momentum, and they're playing with some moxie here, Terry.
Yes, they are. We look down at the Indians huddle. Coach, he's not real happy about what he's seeing right now. They've had their way with a lot of teams so far this season, Steve. They've come into a hornet's nest up here at the Castle tonight. Knightds playing strong on the boards and in the paint.
And Coach Kuntz wisely keeps it to a short time out in the huddle and sends the Knightds back out quickly. So they await the Indians, who take their time coming to the floor here. And just the tenor and the feel of the game has changed.
Barrow Mason Hall at the guard position. A couple youngsters in there.
It's the Indians who are starting to make the mental mistakes now.
They call number 30, Bowers, with a personal. That's 5. So that'll put the Knightds into the 1-on-1. Mason Hall with a point shot from right around the elbow. Just wouldn't drop. He had a good look at it, Steve. He cut right into just short of the elbow. Inside the charity stripe, was wide open, and it hit the back iron and came off.
Knight's unable to keep it in play, so turnover giving the Indians another opportunity here as we're all knotted at 24. Driving and slapping at the ball.
It looked to me like he just lost control as he went down, but they're going to whistle and send Stoniker to the line. He just kind of slashed his way into the paint, Steve, and laid it up, and looked out of control to me. But he gets it to go, and that's all that matters. Good job by Mr. Stoniker.
Well, that's one more point than he was going to get with that slap-happy drive to the basket.
Cans both free throws, puts them up by 2, and they come back out in the press. Barrow over to Piles. Now the Indians will have to set back up. They're in a 1-2-2 defense. Playing a little zone. And it's a little bit of a matchup. He'll drop back, Piles out front. He's going to take a 3 from deep, no good. Almost a travel by the Indians.
Whistle comes quickly.
Yeah, Mazza got in position on the baseline. They got it to him. And Barrow had nothing to do but create that personal foul. Another miss.
Minute 31 now on the first half clock.
Smith tried to get the ball to Piles, and it's stolen down on the baseline.
Yeah,
Piles got it back. Up on the glass, go! Corey Piles stole that ball down on the baseline.
They'll had it taken away, and then he stole it back, went immediately to the rack with it, and he gets the and one opportunity here.
Tied up 26-26 with 1:03 here in this first half of action. Nice job that time by number 30, Bowers. Just wrapped it around and laid it on the glass for 2. Down at the other end, quickly, Barrow gets fouled, and he goes to the line. .41 seconds. Knightds down 28-26. Make it 28-27. Time running out here in the second period. Indians looking for that final shot. They'll work it around outside. You know they want to go into Buffano if they can get it in deep. Knightds in that 3-2 zone, pushing them out a little bit farther than they want to be. Now they get it in the corner. Take a big shot, go! Whoa! From way downtown, John Mazza scores it with 1.1 seconds, and will get another attempt from the charity stripe. Big play by the Indians.
Now, he had two defenders running at him, and he stood in there and got that ball up. High arcing shot. And he makes the free throw to add insult to injury. And the Knightds now.
And then they turn it over, and there's still 9 ticks left on the clock. So they can still get a throw in, a catch, and up on the glass. All right, they're questioning how much time. I think the time was correct, 9/10 of a second.
Yeah, there was 1 point something on the clock.
They'll probably come over and ask us. Anyway, it's pretty much going to be a throw in and catch and shoot. Unless they put some more time, and they do. They run it back to 1.1 seconds. And that's about what it was. They're saying that
no time should have expired.
Right, no time should have expired. That's a good call by the officials. Ball just went out of bounds. Nice block by Rebello. Right at the buzzer. Saves a three-pointer from Mazza. And that will end the half with the Indians leading our Knightds by a score of 32-27. But, Steve, they know they're in a ball game.
Yes, indeed. Preston has kept it close here. They've stayed within striking distance, well within striking distance. Great play by a host of Knight players, whether it's been from the starters, Smith, Felton, who got the opportunity to start here tonight and has done just as good a job as he has coming in off the bench. Corey Piles doing well, although the Indians completely aware of his skills, and they've been doubling him at every opportunity. It's been up and down the floor, a battle royal here for Preston to come into this contest against an Indian team that outscoring them by about 20 points per game, I'm sure was looking at that 64-43 score in the John Marshall contest just before the New Year's break, and saying to themselves, these guys are a little soft from the holidays. We're going to go up to Preston, take advantage of that. And they found out the Knights are anything but, having pulled together here in the face of some adversity to injury and illness, and played probably the best first half of basketball so far this season.
And that kind of started after a little bit of tough love over on the bench early on by Coach Kuntz.
It did. That may be a theme that Paul Kuntz wants to continue. At any rate, we're going to take a quick break here for these messages, and we'll be back right before the start of second half action. Terry Cochran will have some numbers. We'll look at what's going on with the Castle Crazies, and you fans get ready for a great second half of basketball here from the Castle next on Hometown TV.
ATI Industries, located 10 miles east of Morgantown in Reedsville, West Virginia, is looking for driven, hard-working individuals to assist in our ever-growing business. Dedicated to leading the oil and gas industry in the inspection of drill string elements, downhole tools, casing, and rig handling equipment, ATI Industries has grown into one of the largest inspection companies in the Appalachian Basin. Servicing the greater West Virginia, Ohio, and Pennsylvania areas, ATI Industries has stayed committed to providing unsurpassed oilfield services with the highest standard of safety, reliability, and integrity to our employees, our community, and our customers. ATI Industries is located at 343 North Robertstone Way, right here in Reedsville, West Virginia. Come see us today.
Preston Memorial Hospital offers 4 locations in Preston County to complete your laboratory tests. Our friendly, qualified staff is happy to serve you in Kingwood, Reedsville, Fellowsville, and now our newest location in Brewston Mills at the Brewston Mills Medical Center, where no appointment is necessary as walk-ins are welcome on Mondays from 7 to 5, Tuesdays through Thursday from 7 to 3:30, and 7 to 11 on Fridays. For directions or questions, give us a call at 304-379-1103.
Brown's Mill Grocery invites you to stop by for anything you might need. If you're looking for a quick bite, Brown's Mill has buffet-style pizza, fresh subs, and cold drinks. Fill up your tank and your car's tank, too, with quality gasoline. Snacks, cold drinks, gasoline, anything you might need, you'll find at Brown's Mill Grocery. Brown's Mill Grocery at the corner of the Dogtown Road and Route 92. We look forward to seeing you soon at Brown's Mill Grocery.
Hometown TV with coverage of the first game of the 2019 portion of the round ball season for the Preston boys varsity, and they are in action here and in a good contest against the Bridgeport Indians. Just about 2.5 minutes to go here before the start of third quarter action, so grab your snacks and your beverages and get your recliner in the locked and ready position. Get ready to watch some basketball that should be very, very entertaining if the Knightds can continue to play at the high level to which they aspired in the first half. We're going to have a real barn burner here, and I don't think the Indians came up to Kingwood with the idea that this was going to be all that difficult a match. They come in here at 5-1, and the Knightds just 1-5 here early in the season and struggling in a loss against John Marshall by a score of 64-43, and at this point it's a 3-point contest, a 5-point contest, 32-27, but the Knightds giving the Indians all they want. Terry Cochran has some numbers for us as we await the arrival of Coach Mike Roby and the Indians from the locker room.
Well, Maz is leading the scoring tonight with 12 for the Indians. The big story, Steve, is Bafano is scoreless so far. Their big man, one of their bigs, has not scored, and he's 0 for 4 from the charity stripe.
Now that 0 for 4 is very telling. He's not the only Bridgeport Indian who's having a difficult time from the charity stripe here, although they've started to catch up a little bit as the game has worn on, but they have not shot well from the line, even though they got the contact and got where they wanted to get to in that regard. They were unable to take advantage of it, just scoring at about a 40% rate. I think at one point Mr. Cochran alluded to the fact it looked an awful lot like a Mountaineer outing at the foul line, and that's not a good, usually that's a good thing, but that's not a good thing this season, and not so far anyway. But for the Knightds, I think you have to focus on the play of Nick Smith, who has done a great job not just in the paint, but out front as well, and bringing the ball up the floor. And that's important because John Noah Lockery in a little bit of foul trouble with 3 here as we make the turn to the second half. Shane Felton getting his first start here on the big floor tonight. Done a nice job in that regard here. And John Noah playing well despite the 3 fouls. Corey Piles playing well despite being double-teamed at almost every turn. And the Indians will have the ball to start third quarter play here as we get set to get underway.
All right, the Indians in red will inbounds the second half, and we're underway.
Knightds stay in that 1-2-2 matchup with Nick Smith out front. He's really bothering those guards tonight of the Indians. They're having a hard time throwing over top of him. Now they dish it down, and we knew exactly where they were going to go. Buffano gets his first 2 points of this ball game.
Yep, held scoreless in the first half, and I'm sure he was challenged by his coach at halftime to step up and make something happen.
They're going to come hard man-to-man, and they're going to put a lot of hard pressure up against our Knightds in this second half. Try to get some turnovers. Piles with it to Smith. Smith's going to take one from the baseline, drills it. That's what we got to have. Nick Smith stepping up here in the third period. Buffano right back. Being scoreless in the first period has already got 4 starting out the second half. So Knightds are going to have to look to double team him. The Indians have already decided what they're going to do. And a run out the other way.
John Noah Lockery got his pocket picked just a little bit there.
Yeah, that was Mazza. That's his 14th point here in this ball game. Shane loses the handle, tried to hit Corey Powles on a cut. Bounced it off one of the Bridgeport Indians out of bounds to the Knightds. Now another turnover. Quickly, the Indians pouring it on. But this time it didn't work out so well for them as they dribble it off their leg, out of bounds to the Knightds.
Smith with a nice move down the sideline before they could double up and set a trap for him there, and he forced the contact, so they get a foul.
That's only the first personal on Buffano. Nick needs to go at him quickly. He's doubled up, and he gets it out of there. Piles out front. Smith down on the blocks. Gets it back on the baseline. Is going to take another shot. Deep, good! Nick Smith.
Smith has found the range out there along that right baseline.
Buffano working hard and will get the and one. You know Coach Roby talked to him at halftime. He's already come out with 6 big points. And we'll go the charity stripe.
A make here would give the Indians their biggest lead of the contest, and it's all because of that 6-point splurge by Stefano.
Felton picks up his second personal. He'll step out of the ball game. The Knightds have worked hard to stay in this against this tough Indian team. Now we're going to get a push on the sidelines, and that's going to go against Bowers. Coach Roby doesn't like it.
Yeah, the official's going to walk him back up into the coach's box here and maintain control of the contest.
Piles drives it in up with the left hand. This will not go. There must be a lid on that basket, but he's going to go to the charity stripe for a couple.
Well, Corey's drawing an awful lot of contact as he makes any kind of a move toward the iron here tonight. And in that case, he was able to get the ball up to the rim, but not in. And he's struggling a little bit from the stripe, too.
Yeah, he's 0 for 2. And it rattles out. But a rebound by Smith And a putback just doesn't go. Down come the Indians. Oh, Smith almost with the steal. Good work with the ball that time. As Bowers got it in right below the charity stripe. Quick spin and turn and little upwards movement. Gets fouled, goes to the line, but he misses the front of 2. Barrow picks up his second personal. Gets 1 of 2 to go. That stretches that lead to 42-31. Knights are going to have to perform another comeback here. Smith wanted to go inside, but a turnover by Lockery. Barrow was just not ready for that, but Lockery picks the pocket. Now he's going to go the other way. He takes it all the way, the hole on the glass, good! John Noah Lockery. He'll get the and one.
And John Noah's been a little frustrated tonight. Those 3 early fouls weighing on him pretty heavily as he's had to play a little off, not quite as aggressive defensively. And so he gets a little payback here and gets the and one to boot.
Little shimmy and shine by John Noah. Little fake on the shot. He thought he was fouled or wanted to try to get a foul. It didn't work.
Corey Piles comes out of there on the run with the ball.
Barrow tried to get it down to Felton off of an Indian. Out of bounds to the Knights.
Yeah, they stepped over, tried to close the passing lane into Felton quickly and just kicked the ball over the end line.
Almost 4 minutes on a turning clock. Lockery misses it, but Felton's right there, and Barrow tried to clean it up. 2 missed opportunities by the Knights. And working hard off underneath.
A couple of misses by the Indians and a whistle down on that end, and Coach Coons is scratching his head saying, how come that whistle doesn't blow up here when that happens?
Yeah, Mazza goes to the line. He's their big gun tonight.
Shane Felton going to come to the sideline, take a breather.
Mazza cans both. That's his 16th unofficial point in this ball game.
Puts the lead back to 10 at 44-34.
Reach. Mr. Stonecker will pick up that personal foul. That'll be his 3rd. Oh, a missed dunk, almost rammed it home. I believe that was Stonecker. Went in for that slam, just come off the back of the iron. He was up there, and the Knights will get the ball. And a turnover. But they find Shannon wide open underneath. Johnny on the spot.
Corey Felton with the, or Corey Piles rather, with the quick hands and able to take advantage of that situation as the Knights had numbers under the basket.
Stonecker able to slice and dice. He's just a little too much of a handful for the Knightds that are on the floor right at the moment. And he goes back to the charity stripe at the 3:10 mark here in the third period.
A little strong with that one.
(45-36). Smith will check back in. Mason Hall steps off. Get the ball into Smith. Smith right back to Foltz. Jaden all the way up, gets to Shannon. Shannon lost the handle and travels. He thought he was going to go straight up with it, but just could not corral it in.
Puts the Indians back on the attack here, Terry. And they waste no time.
Indians crashing the board now. Barrow goes for the steal and gets tagged. I got him with 3. Knightds with some token pressure. They drop back to a 2-3 with Smith out front. Trying to pesky those guards a little bit. Only problem with that is you leave the big guy all alone underneath. There's no one there to stop him. Bafano scores it. And another turnover by our Knightds. Barrow first. He's forced to pick up his 4th personal.
.216 on the big board. Remaining here in the third period.
That's going to put Randolph to the line. It's his first trip tonight. He wastes no time in getting into the scorebooks. Back it comes. Throwing another turnover by the Knightds. The smaller Jaden Foltz just could not get the ball over top of those pesky Bridgeport Indians. And down at the other end, Tanner will go to the line again.
And here in this second half, it's been the mistakes. It's been death by 1,000 little cuts. As Bridgeport has been able to pull out and hold a double-digit 10 or 11-point advantage.
Tanner with 10 now, all coming in the second half.
And they begin to heat up at the line a little bit as he gets both of those. And that is extending their lead now. 50-36. Knight's got to get some offense going here and quickly.
Rebello trapped on the baseline, will score it. Good job by Monty Rebello. He went up against 2, split the defenders, got it up on the glass, and scores it. And he'll go for the and one. Just what the Knightds ordered. 50-38, time running out in the third period. Knightds back in full court pressure. Rebello dropping back more on Bafano, which someone needs to put a body on him. He's just roaming free. Now from downtown, and they fight for the ball. Off of the Knightds. Indians retain possession. You know they're going to lob it up quickly. Here it comes. They get it out. Now they go deep into Buffano, and he's good to go. And now we get a call on the inbounds play. They're going to tag Jaden Foltz for pushing off. Bad turnover here late in this quarter.
You know, if you extend that elbow out there beyond the body and the official sees it, he's going to call that every time.
And that's Jaden's third personal foul. A big tray from way downtown. Maza. Piles cannot get the ball to go down.
Knights have struggled a little at the home basket to find the range here.
Whoa, that came from the cheap seats.
I believe that's what they call an NBA quality three-pointer, Terry.
Piles kisses the glass. Nice floater by Corey Piles. It's just up and down, and we don't want to get in this game. They will run us off the court. We keep up this pace. Mason Hall from the corner at the buzzer, no good.
All right, we come to the end of three, and the Indians come charging out of the locker room at halftime and extend what was a 5-point lead out to a 60-41 advantage here as we turn to the final quarter. But if the Knights can own that fourth quarter, maybe they can pull back into this one. Certainly no lack of try here by Preston. Quick break for these messages. Terry and I will be right back on your hometown TV station.
ATI Industries, located 10 miles east of Morgantown in Reidsville, West Virginia, is looking for driven, hard-working individuals to assist in our ever-growing business. Dedicated to leading the oil and gas industry in the inspection of drill string elements, downhole tools, casing, and rig handling equipment, ATI Industries has grown into one of the largest inspection companies in the Appalachian Basin. Servicing the greater West Virginia, Ohio, and Pennsylvania areas, ATI Industries has stayed committed to providing unsurpassed oilfield services with the highest standard of safety, reliability, and integrity to our employees, our community, and our customers. ATI Industries is located at 343 North Robertstone Way, right here in Reidsville, West Virginia. Come see us today.
The Transitional Care Program at Preston Memorial Hospital is an alternative for acute patients who need a little extra help before returning home. Services include physical, occupational, and speech therapy, patient and family education, personal care assistance, individualized care plans with daily activities, and 24-hour nursing care. Our team works to ensure a smooth return to independent living. For more information on the Transitional Care Program at Preston Memorial Hospital, visit us online or call 304-791-3733.
A look deep into the Preston huddle here. Coach Paul Kuntz trying to rally the troops and see if he can get them to ignite the fire in the offense one more time here in this battle against the Bridgeport Indians. Great first half by Preston. Struggling in the third period under the onslaught of an Indian team that went into the locker room, made some adjustments, and came out here on fire.
Yeah, the Indians scored 29 in that third period to the Knights 14. That just about sums it up. It was a big period for the Indians, and they just kind of stretched out their lead, and most of it came from the guy we knew they were going to go to right out of the locker room, Tanner Buffano. He scores a big 16 points in that third period. 15. All right, the Knightds work the ball around. They tried to get it into Felton. I want to say the Indians were standing on the out-of-bounds line, so the Knightds stay with the ball. Lockery double team, but gets it on the glass, doesn't go. And Corey Powles creates a turnover by getting in the face of Mazza. And they call a travel on Mr. Mazza. Didn't see Powles coming and had nowhere to go with his feet. Now what? Another whistle, and we're going back the other way. They call that on Lockery with a push. I didn't see that. That's his 4th personal. One more and he will set the pine. Good give and go by Buffano as he saw Massey cutting the baseline. Got the ball to him, and he'll get 2 shots from the free throw line. Try to stretch that lead for the Indians.
And I think they gave that one to Nick Smith. No, check that. They did not. Initially they gave that to Smith, which would have only been his 2nd foul, but was not his.
Oh, and right back up. Offensive board by Buffano. His coach gave him a talking to at halftime, and he's responded. Nick Smith off the glass, kisses it. Drove the paint, got that right hand up, right off the center square, and tickles the silk. And he'll go to the line also for the and one. Big play by Nick Smith. Oh. Knightds come out of there with the rebound. Lockery misses it, kind of short-armed that shot. Now we get another whistle. Double foul. Well, they're going to call double foul, Steve. 34, which is Shane. And who'd they call? 22 was Bowen for Bridgeport.
And Paul Kuntz is going to waste no time bringing his guys to the side here, huddling up and doing a little coaching in this situation.
We've only scored 2 points here in this final quarter, Steve, as we've started out slow.
You know, 6 minutes, 59 seconds remaining, but a 20-point deficit is a big hole to climb out of against a team like Bridgeport.
Very well coached team. We know Mike Roby does an excellent job. Very cordial coach.
He's been extremely productive at Bridgeport, 97-27 in 6 seasons. So he's on the cusp of getting 100 wins just at that school. And he's still a young fella, so he's going to coach for quite a while in all likelihood.
Smith gets it back, but he's blocked underneath, and they scramble for the ball. Felton has it, but they're going to signal a tie-up, and the arrow is in the favor of Bridgeport Indians. Full court pressure once again by the Knightds. But they break it easily. Layup, good.
Problem with a press against a team like Bridgeport is they press extremely proficiently,
Yes.
so they practice against it themselves all the time.
Yeah.
And there's not too many variations of press that they haven't seen.
In the first half, we were getting back in the second quarter, I would say. We didn't do it very well in the first quarter, but in the second quarter, we were getting back, stopping that fast break as our guys were streaking down to shut that lane off. But we've let up here in the final period. Little fatigue. We're missing Mr. Osborne, who broke his foot the other night. He gave us valuable minutes.
He would certainly have been of some help here tonight against this team.
Tanner right back up, scores it off the glass. Smith struggling now. He's just lost the handle going down the lane.
Well, he tried to get it over to Felton, and Felton wasn't quite ready to take the ball there. Not in good position to receive it.
Well, we knew Corey was going to take it to the hole. He's very good at slicing and dicing. Fatigue setting in. They're short arming the shots.
Kind of a paradox that Piles would have a difficult time at the line here tonight, as he's normally pretty steady from the stripe.
Oh, no one picked him up. Coast to coast. Wow, defensive mistake as Bowers just drove it all the way home. It's like driving his grandmother's car. Nice move by Rebello, up with the left hand, off the glass. Monty still fighting hard.
And we heard rather than saw the contact there.
Well, that time Bowen he just streaked down the floor, Steve, set up in the blocks and just waited for someone to get him the ball. He was down there 2 seconds before anybody else showed up.
Indians going to be shooting a lot of free throws in practice this week.
Yeah, that's one thing that Coach Roby's not going to be real happy with is their free throw shooting tonight. Smith drives in with the left hand, kicks it to Piles. Dribble drive to the basket, off the back of the iron.
Nice extension by Piles, but again, he can't get it to drop.
I thought he had that little floater. It just did not go. Oh, outside. Big number 10, Stoniker with a tray.
Knight's trying to answer, and again, we're in this up and down game here.
You're not getting the body on Mr.
They
Buffano now.
They got to stop on the ball, but he's going to go to the line. And Preston is going to empty the bench at this point with 4:14 remaining.
And I believe the Indians are going to do the same also. Good job by the Knightds. This is a very good.
Preston gets a little smaller when they empty the bench at this point, but the Indians, if anything, they're getting bigger, Terry. How does that work?
Oh. Well, we still got Mr. Buffano out on the floor. I'm sure he'll come out in just a second. That'll dumb the size down just a little.
Yeah. Missed the front end of 2 there.
Knightds struggling once again with a 1-5 mark on the season. But the Indians out the gate quickly, 6-1 in AA.
Well, almost 6-1. They'll be 6-1 here in about 4 more minutes.
Get it into the big boy. He kicks it back out. He rainbows it and scores. There we go. A long 3 right out front by number 32. That's Skidmore. He gets in the books. Shannon, nope, that was Matheny, took a shot from deep. (77-45) in favor of the Indians over our Knightds. Oh, shot by Barrow. What a move.
Mauricio Barrow with a nice little step there, and that one up and in, and he goes to the line.
Little dribble drive, kiss the glass. Gets his own rebound, comes right back and scores another one. Barrow with 2 quick baskets for the Knightds. 77-47. Indians running clock. Good rebound by Shannon.
I'm looking for a number for their big guy here. Don't have it on our SSAC roster.
I think it's number 50.
Well, that was the number on the bus he drove in here.
Oh, Jaden Foltz from downtown. Big basket by that young man. Big number 50 up on the glass, no good. They should have got him for a foul at that point. He creamed Mason Hall underneath. No call, back come the Knightds. Time ticking down.
.156 remaining in regulation. I know some of these guys for Bridgeport, they played in the JV contest as we were getting set for this varsity game, and the Knightds did well there. The Knight JV to be congratulated, a 54-40 victory, and they were playing against some of the biggest guys, including Mr. Bus Driver out there.
Well, it's Talon Martin. That's who that is.
Okay, good. You found that.
Yes. And yes, he did play along with number 54 in that contest. And that's Nick Spatafor. Ball out of bounds to the Knightds. Yeah, Spatafor and both those Twin Towers played in the JV contest, Skidmore and Spatafor. Hunter Friel out front at the guard position for the Indians. Ryan Goff in the game. And we get a travel.
One too many attempted passes there.
Yeah.
But Coach Kuntz trying to get some of these younger guys in here and less experienced players in here at this point to give them an opportunity on the big floor to polish their skills a little bit and run the offense.
Good job by Shannon underneath. Good defensive play. Holds his ground against the bigger opponent. Oh, block under there by the big boy. Skidmore. Pretty shot from down on the baseline. Big three.
Giving the Indians their 80th point here. So slowly but surely they've crept out to their average offensive output in spite of the free throw shooting that was poor, and in spite of the fact that the Knights shut down the bigs in the first half. The Indians just keep finding ways to put points on the board.
And that's going to do it.
All right, well, the Knights, a good first half, and unfortunately not so good in the second half against the onslaught from Bridgeport, as the Indians just had too many guns, too many big bodies for the Knights to withstand the onslaught there. So these teams will congratulate each other on a hard-fought contest. Head off to the locker rooms. Mr. Skidmore will gas up the bus and get it ready to go. And they will head back down the mountain happy to get out of here, I think, after that first half.
Yeah.
I believe that Coach Roby is going to take these guys back to Bridgeport and have some things to work on this week. So he's probably pretty happy to get out of here with an 82. Well, who wouldn't be happy to get out with an 82-53 win? But in this situation, he's done pretty good to come back and make the adjustments and find a way to hang this one on the Knights. And Preston falling to 6-1, and the Bridgeport Indians moving to 6-1. The Knights falling to 1-6 with this loss. I have to be a little bit disappointed. Terry Cochran is with Coach Roby out here on the court, and we're going to go right out there for a word from the winner right now.
Coach, you come in here tonight, you get a victory, 82-53 over the Knights. A very close first half played by the Knights. Your bigs not playing quite up to par in that first half, but you must have had a big talking to your main man going in.
Yeah, but to be honest, give Preston credit the first half. I thought Preston played harder than we did the first half, and that's on me to fix that. Give all the credit to Preston for their first half. And then in the second half, you know, we had a size advantage, so we're supposed to assert ourselves inside. That's something that we talked about at halftime, and our kids responded. But you're not going to be able to do that every night and get out of here with a win all the time, waiting until the second half. You know, I don't think we're good enough to be able to do that and win consistently.
Well, that inside-out game played well for you in that second half. As Bafano, he just looked really dominant inside. And then when he was double-teamed, he kicked it out, and your big shooters were hitting threes.
Yeah, Tanner did a good job once he got established inside. And we tell the kids we try to work inside out. And it looked, you know, they had to come down and guard Tanner, and it left wide open threes for John Ross. And he's a pretty good shooter. You leave him alone, he's going to knock those down. So the kids executed much better the second half.
Well, good win for you tonight, Coach. Good luck the rest of the season.
Okay, thank you very much.
Back to you, Steve.
All right, thank you, Terry. We appreciate Coach Roby taking a minute to come over and have a chat with us, and pretty much what we expected as we wrap things up here in the Castle, and the Knights get ready to try and make corrections and get back on track. Preston allowing the second largest point output by an opponent here tonight. Has to be of some concern, even with some of the illness and the frustration of injury that Coach Kuntz was talking about there early. Next up for Preston on the 8th, they travel to Tucker County. Folks, If you're going anywhere to an away game this year, go to Tucker County. Take my advice, go early. Small parking lot, not many bleachers, whole bunch of crazy people over there that love basketball. They'll steal your seat. So get in there early if you want to see a good game. That's going to be a good game. The Knightds in the rematch with the Tucker County Mountain Lions, and an opportunity maybe to get two on them this season. Hasn't happened for about 4 years, so let's hope that Preston can pick it up on the road, get their first road win with that. And then back home, our next broadcast for the boys varsity will be on the 10th of January as this new year begins to roll by just that quickly, as East Fairmont, the Bees, will come buzzing up the mountain here, and we'll see them on the 10th, 7:30 start. Come on out, enjoy a hot dog and some popcorn and the company of your friends and neighbors out here, and support these boys. They're playing hard, working hard. They need your support, need you to come out here and sit in the stands, cheer them on, and hopefully pick up a couple victories here and get things on the right track going forward in January. For Terry Cochran, for our crew, Bob Meisner, Dan Sims, tonight on cameras, for Rick Walker, our technical director tonight, and the executive producer of Preston Knight Varsity Basketball for Hometown TV, back at the office, Denise Blake. We say thank you so much. One last time, Happy New Year to everybody out there. Hope you had a safe and a blessed one and enjoyed it. And we get set for more Preston Knight varsity basketball coming up here in January. Let's hope the weather stays reasonable, the roads stay clear, and we stay on schedule. For Terry Cochran and the whole crew, I'm Steve Blake. Thank you for tuning in here on Hometown TV. Good night.
Recent studies have shown that people who complete a cardiac rehabilitation program can increase their life expectancy by up to 5 years. Preston Memorial Hospital's cardiac rehab team helps you begin and maintain a treatment plan that works for you. They offer education and support to make healthy lifestyle changes that fit your needs. We're here to help you live longer and enjoy life. Most insurance plans are accepted. Please contact your doctor or our cardiac rehab center at 304-329-3429.
Brown's Mill Grocery invites you to stop by for anything you might need. If you're looking for a quick bite, Brown's Mill has buffet-style pizza, fresh subs, and cold drinks. Fill up your tank and your car's tank, too, with quality gasoline. Snacks, cold drinks, gasoline, anything you might need, you'll find at Brown's Mill Grocery. Brown's Mill Grocery at the corner of the Dogtown Road and Route 92. We look forward to seeing you soon at Brown's Mill Grocery.
Happy New Year! Kent and Melissa with Delano's Furniture and Mattress. Celebrate the new year with us by saving big on our double-sided made in West Virginia mattress sets.
Yesterday's quality meets today's technology. A mattress you can flip. It'll last you year after year. Come experience the Delano's difference.
The Delano's difference. The Delano's difference.
We also have adjustable beds.
Become part of the family at Preston Family Pharmacy. It's not just their name, it's their philosophy. They treat you like family.
Whether you've just left the hospital or a routine checkup, make Preston Family Pharmacy your neighborhood pharmacy your next stop. The friendly professional staff at Preston Family Pharmacy will make sure that you get the time and attention you deserve for all your pharmacy needs. Preston Family Pharmacy is currently accepting all patients.
Preston Family Pharmacy, Route 7 across from Walmart, Kingwood. They'll take care of you like family.
ATI Industries, located 10 miles east of Morgantown in Reidsville, West Virginia, is looking for driven, hard-working individuals to assist in our ever-growing business. Dedicated to leading the oil and gas industry in the inspection of drill string elements, downhole tools, casing, and rig handling equipment, ATI Industries has grown into one of the largest inspection companies in the Appalachian Basin. Servicing the greater West Virginia, Ohio, and Pennsylvania areas, ATI Industries has stayed committed to providing unsurpassed oilfield services with the highest standard of safety, reliability, and integrity to our employees, our community, and our customers. ATI Industries is located at 343 North Robert Stone Way, right here in Reidsville, West Virginia. Come see us today.
Ed B, do you know why I stopped you? Well, your sticker is dead, wires are coming out of your tires, and I heard your brakes squealing from way back yonder. You need to get to the tire ladies, get in alignment, get the brakes put on this thing, get it inspected, and while you're there, you might as well get your oil changed. And if you don't, next time I see you, you're getting a ticket. Barney, put that bullet away.
Rainbow Tire, the tire lady takes care of me.
From humble beginnings, Stone Paving has emerged as one of the premier paving companies in the region. Stone Paving has been doing business for nearly 20 years and provides asphalt paving services to residential, commercial, and highway customers. They're pre-qualified with the West Virginia Department of Highways and have a history of meeting the most demanding schedules. Stone Paving has equipment and personnel that can complete any project, and they're committed to providing quality service at a competitive price. When you're planning your next project, call Stone Paving.
Preston Memorial Hospital offers 4 locations in Preston County to complete your laboratory tests. Our friendly, qualified staff is happy to serve you in Kingwood, Reedsville, Fellowsville, and now our newest location in Brewston Mills at the Brewston Mills Medical Center, where no appointment is necessary as walk-ins are welcome on Mondays from 7 to 5, Tuesdays through Thursday from 7 to 3:30, and 7 to 11 on Fridays. For directions or questions, give us a call at 304-379-1103.
ATI Industries, located 10 miles east of Morgantown in Reedsville, West Virginia, is looking for driven, hard-working individuals to assist in our ever-growing business. Dedicated to leading the oil and gas industry in the inspection of drill string elements, downhole tools, casing, and rig handling equipment, ATI Industries has grown into one of the largest inspection companies in the Appalachian Basin. Servicing the greater West Virginia, Ohio, and Pennsylvania areas, ATI Industries has stayed committed to providing unsurpassed oilfield services with the highest standard of safety, reliability, and integrity to our employees, our community, and our customers. ATI Industries is located at 343 North Robert Stone Way, right here in Reedsville, West Virginia. Come see us today. ATI Industries, located 10 miles east of Morgantown in Reedsville, West Virginia, is looking for driven, hard-working individuals to assist in our ever-growing business. Dedicated to leading the oil and gas industry in the inspection of drill string elements, downhole tools, casing, and rig handling equipment, ATI Industries has grown into one of the largest inspection companies in the Appalachian Basin. Servicing the greater West Virginia, Ohio, and Pennsylvania areas, ATI Industries has stayed committed to providing unsurpassed oilfield services with the highest standard of safety, reliability, and integrity to our employees, our community, and our customers. ATI Industries is located at 343 North Robert Stone Way, right here in Reedsville, West Virginia. Come see us today.
The Transitional Care Program at Preston Memorial Hospital is an alternative for acute patients who need a little extra help before returning home. Services include physical, occupational, and speech therapy, patient and family education, personal care assistance, individualized care plans with daily activities, and 24-hour nursing care. Our team works to ensure a smooth return to independent living. For more information on the Transitional Care Program at Preston Memorial Hospital, visit us online or call 304-791-3733.